He is apparently full of positive vibes. That's what I get. Here it is. Look at this. He has the call letters right. WMMS. All right. He's got the Oakleys on, and he's ready to hit the slopes or something. Okay.
He's got to put headphones on.
Yep.
Give him Jeffrey.
Can he turn on a microphone? Has he mastered that on day one? Could he figure out how to turn on a microphone? Jeffrey's still working on it 15 years later.
Let's see. This is the test.
He's looking.
He knows exactly what to do.
Is it this one?
Hey,
He
got it.
He didn't read anything.
Yeah.
He just assumed, and that was good enough.
Yeah, Jeffrey still cannot gather this yet. All right, now what's your name, Scott? Is that it, or Cosmo, or what do you go by?
I like Cosmo for the radio. That's my alter ego, my karaoke name. But Scott Nixon is my real name.
Okay, Scott. So now you must have you posted something that said you were going to be out there on the street. People were calling saying, "Hey, this guy, they love your positive energy, your positive vibes," is what everyone says. So. What makes you so positive? You have a great outlook, or what is it?
Yeah, I would say, ironically, you guys were talking about drinking earlier, and I kind of laughed, but I've always been a pretty positive guy. But about 15 months ago, I crashed my bike while I was boozing and cruising, as I call it.
Nice.
And I busted my face up real good, and I got sober. And since then, I've been just super focused on, no matter the outcome, take away the positives. You know, things aren't going to work out. You're going to get told no so many times. But if you can take anything away from those lessons and use it towards you, like working in a better way, I always feel like that's something that you can reflect on. So
look at this. He's like a counterbalance to me. I'm always so negative. He's so positive. All right, now Scott, tell me about this accident. So you're on your motorcycle.
Oh, no, it's a bicycle.
Yeah, what?
So I live in Lake.
I'm like, okay, I thought you were on a crotch rocket on the freeway or something.
Oh, no. Just a standard,
like a
or something.
Okay, all right. You have the little bike, ding ding. Okay, the little bell.
Where are you leaving?
All right,
Where are you leaving?
So it was the wing crawl, Charlie. You know the wing crawl in Lakewood?
Of course I know that wing crawl.
So I had this vision a while ago because I love to party. I love to binge drink. I was like, I'm going to try to go to as many bars in Lakewood in one day and ride on my bike.
The best way to get there is bikes.
Yes.
If you do the walking, you're never going to make. You're never going to
Exactly.
make it to all of them.
Exactly.
So you got to get either an electric skateboard, which we've had good experience with those.
Yes. Never anything goes wrong with those. All right, but you have a bicycle, so you hop on that, and you're going from place to place.
Yeah, I'm bopping around town doing my thing. My last stop was Corky's place, the Cork Show, America's Greatest Bar.
Jeffrey loves Corky's.
I tried to get him to sing with me during my 100 songs in 100 days, and he was too busy watching YouTube videos, so that's all right. But anyway.
And tweeting Nikki Benz. Okay.
And that's the bar that's by Jeffrey's house that we always say, why don't you go to that karaoke bar? And he goes, no, I won't go. And it's like, it is so.
And you're like, that's such a great karaoke bar,
It's great.
right? And it's within walking distance of his house?
That's the one his son just posted a video from.
Stone's throw.
It's so close. It's unbelievably close to Jeffrey's house. But he drives to Akron to go sing karaoke.
That's
all right,
insane.
so you're at that place. You get back on your bike afterwards, and
I
then
just
what?
start I think I was trying to get to my friends down Detroit to get some breakfast food because I needed to, get some more carbs. And I don't really know what happened. I don't know if it was because my mind blocked it out, but all I really remember was going up and over the handlebars and my face eating the pavement, broke my nose, chipped some teeth, real bad road rash on my face. And
What time? Was it late?
I want to say probably about maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Oh, so not super. So this
I started the bar crawl around noon. So,
Okay.
those 17 stops was an all-day affair.
Yeah.
Do you go to the hospital?
Yeah, some people stopped over and helped me out, and they called the cops. And I do remember the cops asking me if I'd been drinking, and I was just like,
You said no, right?
Oh, I said,
you said
yeah.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
You were drunk.
Oh, I was toasted cheese,
did
a 0.25.
Did they give you DUI?
No, surprisingly not. I think they saw my face and thought,
They felt
this is
bad
bad
for 'em.
enough, And then, they called an ambulance, and I got taken to, I want to say Fairview, and my best friend and his wife met me there, and
This is so reminiscent of Nad's, by the way, accident. That's the exact. He did this on Detroit, when Nads, remember when Nads crashed his skateboard, traumatic brain injury, all that?
Yes.
This was on Clifton, same streets though, same exact. He did this a block away. It's very interesting that the correlation here.
You then okay, so you got sober because of that. What did you come to the realization? You wake up in the hospital the next day and you go, I need to change my life, or what?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, over the years, I had screwed up a lot with overdoing it and binge drinking. I flooded my house once. I've broken furniture.
How do you flood your house binge drinking?
Well, you
peeing?
know, no, I wish that was the case. I was kind of blacked out, and I think I left my sink going, and it just overflooded.
Jesus.
And yeah, so.
Are you on the top floor when this happened?
Yeah, it was upstairs. I mean,
did it go down to the bottom?
Oh yeah, it ruined my kitchen, my dining room. Like, it's my own house.
You have the whole house. You're not in a duplex.
No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I believe it or not, I'm somewhat responsible enough to own a house. But yeah, so I've just had all these screw ups. But like, you know, when you're not messing up yourself, like your face, you can kind of hide it, sweep it under the rug, act like it never happened. But when you're posting on your story all day about how many bars you've been to, and then the next morning your face looks like it's beat to death, you know, you have to walk around like that. And that was for me just enough to be like, you know what, dude, like, let's make a change. And it was really hard, but I'm so glad I made that decision, because
now, do you? Okay, so you're glad for
Tito's
doing.
hat.
Yeah, he has a Tito's hat on, so he's still advertising.
oh, always. Tito's was my best friend. I still love soda, but we just had to break up with Tito's.
Oh my God.
So, what about in a social situation? Is it any difficult, or you seem like an outgoing guy? I guess.
Yeah. So at first, I'm not gonna lie, it was tough. You know, Thursday comes around, my brain's thinking, oh, I would wake up on Thursdays when I was working my mortgage job, and I'd be like, oh, we're going to Corky's tonight, and we are gonna get toasted. So the first like 3-4 months of just trying to like rewire my brain of, you know, we're not going out. Well, we can go out, but we're not drinking. We're not going to hit it. It was definitely a struggle. A lot of internal conflict with myself of like, well, maybe I can just lower my tolerance, or this is just a reset. Because in 10 years, I'd never taken a break, never did like a dry January or none of that stuff. So it was really, really hard. But then after about 4 or 5 months, I went to a playoff game for the Washington Commanders in Detroit, and I didn't drink at all. And it was amazing. And I was like, holy cow, okay. And then, you know, slowly but surely just started living life normally.
You learn how to do it without the alcohol, which I've never learned how to do, because to me, it just makes everything more fun. The problem is then I overdo it, and then, you know, I mean, I don't need to repeat all the stories everyone already knows, but all right, well, listen, I got to wrap up the show here, but the guy was out there all morning. It's cold out there, man.
Oh,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
My toes were definitely feeling it. I mean, I hopped in my car a couple times to warm up, but like, yeah, I was standing out there because I just wanted to like give myself a shot. I'm not a type of guy where I'm not going to get a job if I send in an application online. It's just going to give me that standard rejection email. I need to do my best work face to face, and I appreciate you giving me that time right now.
Well, what do you do for a living now?
I don't have a job.
Well, that's perfect. Yeah, he needs a job.
Yes, 100%. I do. My mom's listening to this right now, and she'd love for me to get a real job. But
what was your last job that you had?
So I worked at Progressive Insurance for all of 2 months. Didn't even make it through training. I quickly realized. I told my manager.
That's not for you.
I told my manager I've been yelled at on the phone, making a lot more money than I am here, and this just ain't for me. And you know, I politely did my 2 weeks, and then I left. And ever since then, I've just been focused on making content. And I love hosting a show or being involved with talking to people. And, you know, I used a bunch of chicken wings to get my name out there, but I've made so many connections doing that. And I feel like this is just what I do best.
All right. Well, listen, he's got some chutzpah, I guess I would say. So that's a positive. Now, that being said, I don't need every Tom, Dick, and Harry standing outside the studio
you
every
think
day.
that might be a bad idea to bring somebody in, like a guy standing outside the sign? You think that might give the wrong idea? You think? You think that might be a bad
You guys
thing?
are all right. All right, well, listen, I can tell he's a nice guy. I do like his positive energy. Cosmo is what he goes by. Scott, I think, is his real name. All right, well, Scott, listen, I appreciate you coming down. Send that resume. I'll remember the name, Scott Nixon. You've set yourself apart now, so we'll keep you in mind as we continue on this journey.
You got it. First thing when I get home. Thank you.
All right.